Okay, so in this tutorial I'll be showing you guys how to add transitions and titles to your videos now. So we'll start with transitions. There's a few ways that you can go about adding your transitions. So once you bring your clips down into your timeline, you will find your transitions here where you have these two triangles that meet on the right side of Final Cut Pro. Click that, you'll have this giant list of transitions that you can use. I'm just going to keep it simple. You can use this cross dissolve. And there's a few ways that you can go about adding transitions to your clips. One is that you can select your clip. We have the yellow box around it, and then whatever one you want to use, you double click. You'll sometimes get this notification where it says that you don't have an extra media, but you can still create a transition by selecting create transitions, and then they will automatically add. So now you have transitions. I have transitions now for my first clip.
A for astronaut. B.
So the other way you can go about doing it is selecting the end of your clip. If you select the end of the clip, you'll get this red outline to where you selected, and you can again double click the transition and it'll create the transition. Or you can click and drag your transition and drag it on top of where you want to add it, and you'll also have a transition there. So there's a few different ways to go about your transitions, and that's that. To add titles, you would select the box that has the T. This is where all your titles will live. So you'll again have this big list of titles that's available for you. I'm just going to select this basic title. Once you select it, you click and drag it down on top of your clips, because you want to be able to see the title on top of the clip. So then you just got to change the length of your clip, and you'll have your title. Once you have your title and you have it moused over, where you have the lines here, you want to select that, and this is where you can change the text, change what you want your title to say. You can change the font, the size of your font, the position of where your title is on the screen, the scale, so if you want to make it bigger or smaller, and then as well as changing the color and whatnot. So I'll first change the title. So I'll do A for astronaut helmet. So now I'll just change my font to bolded so you can see a little bit better. And then I'm going to move it to the bottom left corner. So that means then the Y is going to be negative to move it down, and X will be negative to move it to the left. Remember geometry, folks. And then for here to change the color is face, and then you just select the color. Let's choose this green. And if you want it to add an outline to your text, you just select outline, hit show, and then you can also have your border here. So I'm going to make my font a little bit bigger so you can see it. So that means I got to move everything over a little bit again. And there you go. And there's your first title. And then I want to do the same thing for the next one, where you bring it down and add it in. As a reminder, you want to have your title on top of the video so that you will be able to see you'll be able to see your title on top of the video. And that's how you add titles and transitions.